So today the topic which we are going to discuss is index numbers. So let us first try to understand that what are index numbers and what is the need of index numbers. So an index number is a statistical measure designed to show changes in a variable or a group of related variables with respect to time, geographic location, or other characteristics such as income, profession, etc. So basically index numbers helps us to understand the change in variables with respect to time, income, location, or other characteristics such as profession, etc. Right. So basically index numbers tells you that index number helps you to understand the relationship between different variables with their other independent variables. Right. So these changes may pertain to price of a commodity or a group of commodities. So whenever there is a change in income or there is a change in geographical location or profession, so it basically affects the price of the commodity, right? So these factors affect the price of the commodity and the quantity of the product. Right. So all these factors, whatever factors we have discussed till now, these factors will affect the price and the quantity of the product. Now, what do we do in index numbers? We see the changes in price and the quantity of a product with respect to various independent variables and see what is their effect on the variables. Right. So there are different methods to calculate index numbers, right? There are different methods to construct index numbers. So different methods. First is unweighted. Unweighted, and the second one is weighted. Right. So under unweighted, there are two types. The first type is simple average, a simple aggregate method. And the second one is simple average of relative method. Simple average of relative method. Then under weighted, there are again two methods. So first one is weighted aggregate method. And second is weighted average of relative methods. Right. So these are the methods. So today we are going to start with the weighted one, right? So we'll start with weighted one. Unweighted we'll do afterwards. So in weighted average method, there are different methods. The first one is weighted aggregate method. So under weighted aggregate method, there are different methods. So let's start. So here the first one is last pair, last pair's price index method. Price index method. And we have n number of formulas for all these methods. So I'll just write the formula simultaneously. So here the formula is P 0 not 1 not 1 equals to so here I'm writing the formula. This is summation of P1 summation of P1 into Q naught summation of P1 into Q naught divided by summation of P naught Q naught. Into 100. So this is the formula. So let's start with this method first. First is items, then we have P naught, then we have Q naught, Q naught, then we have P1 and Q1. So here P naught and Q naught signifies the prices and quantities of base year, and P1 and Q1 signifies quantities of prices and quantities of current year. right? So we have different products with us, A, B, C, and D. So the prices we have are 10, 15, 2, and 4, and quantities are 4, 6, 5, 4, 4, 6, 5, and 4. Here we have P1, prices of current year. These are 12, 20, 5, and 4. And Q1, quantities of current year are 6, 4, 3, and 4. So this is the information given to us, and we have to calculate, we have to create index numbers as per last year's price index method. So according to this formula, we have to calculate P1 Q naught and P naught Q naught. So I'll just add on columns here. Yes. So first I will calculate P1 Q naught. P1 Q P1 Q naught, and another thing I need is P naught Q naught, right? So P1, this P1 and Q naught, this I have to multiply. This is 48. Then we have 20 into 6, 120. Then we have 25, 5 fives are 25. Then we have 16. Then again we need to calculate P naught Q naught. For P naught Q naught, we'll multiply these two variables, first two, P naught and Q naught. 10 into 4, 40. 15 into 6, 90. 10, and then we 4 4 is 16. Now we'll calculate its summations. So its summation is 209. Then we have P naught Q naught. So its summation is P naught Q naught summation is 156, right? So we have obtained all the figures. Now we will apply these figures into the formula. Here we have the formula. So summation of P1 Q naught is 209, and P naught Q naught is 156 into 100. So the answer we have obtained is 133.97. So this is how we have calculated the index numbers as per the first formula, last year's method. Now similarly we have n number of methods to calculate price index. So this is the first one which we have discussed. Now let's move with another one. So the other one is purchase price index method. So here we have the formula. The formula for purchase price index is P1 into Q1 divided by P naught Q1. Right. Now I will calculate P1 Q1 and P naught Q1 also in the same question. So first is P1 Q1. P1 Q1. So this is P1 and Q1. So 12 into 6, 72. 20 into 4, 80. 15. And then we have 16. And its summation is 183. Now next we have to calculate P naught into Q1. P naught into Q1. So P naught Q1, this P naught and Q1. So 10 into 6, 60. Again 60. 6. 6 and next is 16. Now we'll calculate its summation. This is P naught Q1 and its summation is 142. Now we'll put these values into the formula. So the summation of P1 Q1 is 183 and P naught Q1 summation is 142, and we'll just solve it. The answer is 128.87. So this is how we have calculated index number as per Pasch's price index method. Now the next method which we have with us is Fisher's price index method. This is the third method. So the formula as per Fisher's method is under root summation of P1 Q naught divided by summation of P naught Q naught into summation of P1 Q1 divided by summation of P naught Q1. P naught Q1. So this is the formula as per Fisher's price index method. Now we'll just put the values into the formula. So we have already calculated all the values which are there in Fisher's price index method. So I'll just put the values. We are not required to calculate anything else, as we have already calculated all the values, right? So now I'll just put the values here into the formula. So summation of P1 Q naught is 209. Here you can see it is 209. Summation of P naught Q naught is 156. Then we have P1 Q1, its summation is 183, and summation of P naught Q1 is 142. Okay, also in formula there is into 100 also, which I forgot. Into into 100. Right. It is not under root. No, 100 is not in under root. Into 100. Yes, so once we solve this, the answer we will obtain is 131.40. So I have just solved it directly. So this is the third method of price index, right?